SEC scales back crypto enforcement efforts. A big problem across the board. You know, everybody's aware that I went back, got a day job. There's other external factors, personal life, needed health insurance, you know, going through a divorce, all that sort of stuff. Doesn't really matter. The big thing that really hurt, obviously, from a YouTuber perspective as a full-time YouTuber, especially in the way that I was running it and everything along those lines, because I didn't want to take coin sponsorships or anything like that. We could argue if that was really worth it. I don't know. That being said, what happened from a YouTube ad revenue perspective was a ton of regulations came in and YouTube cut off basically all the ad revenue for crypto channels. And you had a big problem with a lot of suppression of the channels, just if they were crypto channels, because of the fear of the regulations going and surrounding it. You had the down crypto market, which then impacted, you know, crypto companies being able to sponsor content creators, all that sort of stuff. And a lot of that had to do with the regulation, right? And to give you an idea, right, what YouTube ad revenue runs off of is it runs off of clicks per mile. It's called CPM for short. And it's basically the dollar amount you get paid for every 1,000 views. And in 2021, the average CMP was about $22 to $28. That's per 1,000 views for a crypto channel like mine. Astronomically good, right? Now, when the regulations started coming in, those click per mile dollars went down to like $4. So then if you also compound that factor with suppression of the content, from a content perspective, as far as the algorithm and everything, the loss of interest in the market because of obviously the declining prices of cryptocurrency and the declining profitability of mining. And then you slap on a bunch of regulation on top of that, you pretty much destroy that, that business model, right? There's lots of creators that made it through. There's different ways that a lot of people did it. I think it's great. Everybody chose their own path. What I see here, and the reason I think this is important, is because what it's going to allow for, and the whole point to this, is that it's going to allow for basically a lightening of the rules on social media surrounding advertisement from crypto companies, which will be important for everybody involved. Including the companies that are trying to sell their product, right? I mean, I still don't have a bank account. I've been doing cryptocurrency YouTube and mining for a long time now. 9 years. We're going on 10 years now. I still can't get a freaking bank account, right? What this will hopefully do is alleviate those issues. And then when I go to the bank, you know, it's crazy too, because I'd go to the bank with tons of cash in 21 and be like, I just need some place to hold this. And they were like, no, you're related to crypto, right? It's just insane. But what this will do is it's going to bring the CPM levels up for the content creators, which is going to encourage them to create more content. Just by nature, that's how that works. Grand idea. If you get paid more, you're more incentivized to do it. That's human nature. And then because they're getting paid more and making more content, more people are going to hear about it, thereby bringing more liquidity into the market and pumping the levels up. So that's the whole arc of what we've seen. And hopefully I explained it well enough to where you understand why this is important, right? And we have the top crypto litigator transferred into the IT department for SEC. So that's going to be cool. And they're re-signing over 50 lawyers working on cryptocurrency cases. So they're dropping a bunch of cases as well. Now, you could say, is this going to have bad ramifications later on down the lines with things like, you know, FTX, so on and so forth. I am still a strong believer in, personal responsibility and individual rights. I don't think the government should get involved at all. I think you should just not be a stupid dummy and fall for a scam. That's how I see it. Now, I've even fallen for scams. I don't go crying to the government about it. I go, well, crap, I learned my lesson there. You know what I mean? And maybe if some people just accepted responsibility in this damn society, things would be a lot better than always trying to push it off on somebody else and then destroying entire industries by doing that. That's how I feel about it. I know other people are going to disagree, but if you disagree, go get a bank account, operate in fiat currency, and that's for you. I don't need all this protection. I don't need a condom for my cryptocurrency, okay? I don't. I just don't. And I don't think that should be the first reaction. It's to just play the victim. I don't think that that's helpful for anyone. And all it's been doing is stifling innovation. And if you want to take FTX as an example, right? Well, they were operating in the Bahamas to get past regulatory issues, which skips all the oversight. And if it was more clear for regulations within the US, maybe that sort of thing would have been caught in the first place. Right? But let's not even talk about the DNC and their crap with FTX. Oh, we'll come here and protect you just because we got caught. You got caught and then ruined everybody else's lives. It's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. So the Crypto Task Force is the new thing. It seeks to provide clarity on application of the federal securities law to the crypto asset market and to recommend practical policy measures that aim to foster innovation and protect investors. I hate that word, protect. I hate it. But hopefully what we're seeing is it's going to be a little bit lightened up. It looks like the actual implementation of this so far, with 50 lawyers being moved off of cases, is that it's going in the correct direction. So I applaud correct direction, and I do think overall this is bullish for the entire industry. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. If you would like to see more from this particular episode, take a look up here. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me directly, you can go to sonofatech.locals.com and become a member. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.